And we are live from the pit of hell in East Carmen, Utah. Well, it's not so much a pit anymore. Now that court and everything is over. Well, for them anyway, we're going to probably have some more court appearances coming up because we'll be appealing the sentencing is what we'll do. See if anybody wants to come in here a little bit or storylines today. But welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in. You know? I'm not even sure. I think this one just got posted today. Let's see. So we went to court today. Move this out of the way. This out of the way. Probably should share some of these things for moving forward, but you know, it's all right. Come here, Tickle. I haven't seen you. Oh, you eating? That's all right. I'll wait. I'll wait. We love the doggies. I love the doggies a little bit. Just plug this in a little bit. Make sure we have
Lexi Lawler,
the right
Carolyn Levitt, and
the right things to do. Sheriff, welcome. Welcome. I'm glad the sheriff didn't come to arrest me today. I might have went with him. Well, maybe not. I probably would. I probably should. I don't really hang around people named Sheriff too much, but might be the only one I buy a beer at some point. Is Sheriff Oinko here, everybody? Everybody's probably busy on Friday night. Friday night. Bot Rix is here. He's always a welcome, welcome scenario. So how's Sheriff doing tonight? What's he up to? How was your week, Sheriff? You're the only one hanging out with me. Did you get in trouble at all this week? I guess would be the question to see if, if I'm the only one who went to court today, or were you just a bailiff? That's probably true. Sheriff was probably just a bailiff. I fix my hat here a little bit. Maybe it looked a little little better today. Where I'm from, they always tilt to the right, I think. Not sure about the cowboy kind of cowboys. We are live, just chilling, no troubles. Well, good. That is good. I went to court today for sentencing over the dog licenses today. So I'll go into that story here. I guess I might as well start now. I might have to repeat it several times. But went to court today. Seen one of the officers there. Yo, Gio's rolling in. Just saying hi, brother. Good to see you, Gio. Gio down there in Florida, causing disruptions most of the time. You weren't in that chat swearing for the city council meeting. I did notice that, Gio. We're down there in Margateville. That I noticed. Uh-oh. Everybody be quiet. Uh, Everybody be quiet for a little while. We won't talk about what's going down there in Texas. It's probably a lot funner than here, Texas. But Texas girls here, welcome Texas gal, the casino. You know, stop Asian hate. No Asian hate. No Asian hate. We miss Bao. We're hoping right for Rex's days. We miss Bao, I will say. Thanks, Kurt. Oh, Dixie's here. Thank you. Dixie's here. Geo, my favorite sheriff in the world. My only friendly sheriff in the world, I think. I don't think I know anybody else that I would consider. Well, I don't really like sheriffs anyway, but just because he has probably the best name in the world is why we're friends. That's the only reason why that is. Randall showed up, and we're a little concerned about Randall because he probably is getting, banned in different places as well, probably all day. And then he ends up here. That's what he does. He goes and he ends up in different places and then gets banned and banned. And then he has, I'll just go over to East Carbon's place again. He hasn't banned me yet because of all the swearing and all the crass behavior. So let's see what Reynolds says. All right, time for resignations and so their brand of comedy. Sup East? Resignations, yes. Brand of comedy, you probably need to work on a little better. Just a little bit. Or it could be a lot. I mean, there's, it all depends on, I'm not going to, even though I went to court today for dog licenses, okay, you'll probably get my rant here in a second. Okay, but I better read Geo's. I better send Jody a hi. Says, I don't ban Jody. Okay? Okay, hello? Knock, knock. I don't ban Jody. I don't have 16 thumbs. Okay? So, there's that. Let's see. I'm friendly to her. She's sweet, see. Oh, Cece is sweet. We have Cece in every house. She is currently remodeling her basement, most likely. And maybe, not that she has to, but it's actually very beautiful down there in her basement. It's a very nice basement. There's nothing wrong with nice basements. I mean, let's be honest here about certain, or whatever you want to talk about. How about the basements? I won't ban Jody, unlike some. So there's that. Let's see. Well, Sir Bobby, takes Jody forever. Texas Cal says, no, we don't do that kind of stuff. We don't do that. Now, there could be another name that Jeff said, I wish I had a basement. Jeff lives in a floodplain. He lives in a floodplain, and so he's constantly concerned about, in fact, his house, I believe, is built on stilts. you know, you got to be above 3 feet. I think it's 36 inches or something. But you know, when the tide rolls in, you got to be above the tide. Welcome, Jeff. Hates pigs. That is one of the best names on YouTube. It's Jeff Hates Pigs. Sheriff Winkle's are really good too. Michael is very funny. King Louis doesn't do basements. King Louis doesn't do basements? Oh. Mr. Osgood, welcome. Thank you for rolling in. Randall, Cece's here. Mr. Osgood. Gio, we have him on a time limit for swearing, so he's actually doing better. We had some talks and some counseling going on this week for Gio swearing, so we're doing a lot better that route. Gio and as well as I am. So this is how it went in court today. Yeah, everybody. I'm not gonna repeat the whole sentence that Gio wrote, but I will write, hit the like button, you wonderful people. Go right ahead and hit the right button. Beep, beep, and honk, honk. So I had court today. A few months ago, I was arrested for, I had the dates wrong. I've been a little busy doing some things around. And, you know, I had a court date for a trial for dog licenses. And it just slipped my mind. I've been quite busy. And so I missed court for my trial for dog licenses. And the judge put a warrant out for my arrest. For dog licenses. They arrested me for dog licenses. Over at a friend's house and arrested me for missing infractions, a ticket, a seatbelt ticket, a speeding ticket, a broken bulb, you know, dog licenses, 2 of them, 2 dogs. Our dogs need papers in the free. Jeff Hates Pigs. All right. That's a good point. That's a very good point. Even our dog needs papers in a free land. Jeff Hates Pigs says that's probably most likely the comment of the night after this rant. Could be. So I had to bail out of jail. I went to jail. They arrested me for dog license. The judge put a warrant out for me for dog licenses. Well, I went to sentencing today. You know, for these dog licenses that I already had. I don't even know where I have them. I bought them last year. I already had them. Who knows where I put them? There somewhere. Because I showed the judge and everything else. Who knows? So I go to court today and the judge is there. I'm there, and some friends show up. You know, we're watching the other people, and because he said I had to be in court in person, I had to show up to court, and I've been in court for 1.5 years in this town over supposedly not picking up dog shit. Oh, there it goes, Gio. You fucking Gio. I knew it. Here. There it goes. In the shoe. Damn it, that thing's getting a lot of Dang it. In the shoe. That's going to be the only one I'm putting in the shoe today. Yep, grandniece is the secretary, the guy that went after my kid and me online. Is now the secretary, the lady that quit. Anyway, so I show up to court. They direct me in where I had my trial over the dog mess ticket, Went to trial for it. I'm in appeals court on Monday for it with the cartel mayors, former city council, the former city attorney is my appellate judge for the dog mess. You can't even make this story up, by the way. It's going to be a good Netflix, I'll tell you that. So, I mean, there's so many twists and turns to this story, it's absolutely unbelievable. So I go to court because I had to be in person. For sentencing, I had to be there, like for the ticket, and instead of just going, you're guilty, you didn't show up for court, throw it in the mail, you're guilty. Here's your ticket, dog license, 5 over, broken tail light, your horn don't work, beep, beep, whatever it is. I don't think there's a ticket for that yet. I shouldn't give them any ideas. Your horn don't work, beep, beep. Let's check the horns. I mean, what? So I go to court where I had the trial over the dog mess before in this little courtroom, right? And you guys gotta wait. I gotta stay on this rant. Whoever's here, good to see you. Oh, Jody's here. Thank you, dear. You're not banned. Texas girl. If I had an extra thumb right now, I'd probably honk. I'd just honk. So here's this. So I go to court. And they direct me. Sam, the piece of shit Leonard, is there. And Jesse Stewart, the cop that arrested me, and the little bailiffs in this little itty bitty town, 2 cops doing absolutely nothing. And they direct me into a room, into this private little room. And they were like, oh, the judge will see you in here in this little room. And I went, I'm not going in there. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Judge will see me there. Well, no, he has a video screen there. And I went, excuse me? He has a video screen? Where's the judge? I'm here for sentencing. He told me to be here. He did a warrant for my arrest to be in person. Where's the judge? Well, no, he's in the building, but we're doing it on the screen now. And I went, what? Wait. He put a warrant out for my arrest to be here in person for sentencing, and he's in the building in the other room, and I can't face him at sentencing. He's a coward to come and stand in front of me. He's in the other room, right over there. What? And I kept sitting there going, what a coward. What a coward. He's in the other room at my sentencing that he put a warrant out for my arrest to be in front of him. And he's in the other room on a little TV screen, on camera. And I said, when they finally did a whole bunch of other people, because I said, I'm not going in there. What do you mean? What the hell is going on? This guy arrested me over dog licenses, and he can't even sit up there at my sentencing? He has to go hide in the closet? He has to go hide in the closet. with Sam piece of shit Leonard guarding the door. Little old me. Sounds like I got somebody at my door. Wrecked my mojo and my rant. Look at that. Back to the story. That's good. I took a little kind of a thing here. I'm gonna need some. I'll finish this in 1 second. Give me 1 second here. Don't answer the door. Oh yeah, not anymore. Look at this shit. These flipping people. These people are unbelievable. These coward. What? I mean, the cowardice to put a warrant out for my arrest over dog licenses, and he wouldn't sit up in court up there on this bench that he had sat up for a year and a half. A year and a half, month after month, me going to court, talking to this guy. And at this sentence, he hides in the back room closet. You can't make this story up. You can't make it up. And so they call me again, and I said, no, why isn't this guy up here? This is my sentencing. This guy said I had to be here. He needs to be up here. He can't face me saying a few things to him. So now I got to say it to him on a screen, a camera screen. Well, how ironic is that? How ironic is that this guy who said I had to be here in person is sentencing me on a camera screen, and he's in the building. And he's in the building. But I had to be here. So I said to him, obviously, why aren't you in person? Why aren't you right here? Why are we doing on this camera screen? How ironic is that, sir? That you had me arrested over dog licenses that are from last year. Well, because I told you had to be here in person. Okay, here I am. Where are you? And you know what he says? Move on, Mr. Ramke. That's what he says. Move on. Like, why are you being so upset over being arrested for dog licenses and I can't even talk to you, the guy that put a warrant out for my arrest? You see the problem, camera guy? Do you see the problem, Mr. Camera? I mean, you can't even make this up. So then, as we're talking about this, he says to the DA lady about the stupid dog licenses, well, I'm having a problem getting it up or whatever, pulling it up on the computer, pulling the information up or whatever. So that we need to take a recess, right? And so I'm in this room. Sam, the piece of shit Leonard, is sitting there right there with his back to me, sitting on the corner of this desk. Recess. And everybody's out there. I'm in this room. And I say to him, he's got this word that says pig on the wall, P-I-G, integrity, some shit, and the other word proof, and just ridiculous. And I said to both of them, you guys are retire, right? You need to quit. You need to quit, sir. Doesn't even turn around. Won't look at me. Doesn't turn around. Won't look at me. He's 5 feet from me right there at the corner of the desk. Sam, piece of shit, Leonard. We're in recess, right? We're in recess. They're trying to pull something up on the. I almost swore. Gio got me. Gio almost got me. Almost got me. I've caught myself. That's fine. We're good. We're good. It's okay. So because of the what I was saying and everybody in the courtroom, there's like 6 people over there. Several people came to watch. Friends of mine came to support how ridiculous this is. Sam walks out of the room. Sam, piece of shit, Leonard. That doesn't count, that word, because that's his name. So I can't really be faulted for, because that's his name now. So I'm not putting any dollars in because of his name now. So that's not fair. That's got to be a pass, Gio. I'm serious. That's got to be a pass. So if that piece of shit Leonard walks into where the judge is at in the locked closet and comes out and goes, the judge wanted to remind you you're still in session and not to do what you're doing to us. And I said, no, that's not true. We're in recess. This is recess. We're not in court. There's no court. He's back there doing whatever. We're in recess. I'd say whatever I want to whoever. Remember recess? Blah! All that shit. Do whatever you want. It's called recess for a reason. Sam, piece of shit, Leonard. Then they realize, oh, let's get this guy out of here. Because they've had me there too long, which I will now FOIA request the cameras to hear all the minutes and this whole story I just told you. I'm going to post. Everything you just heard right now is factual and will be on this video, of which they charged me $260 fine for each dog license ticket that I already gave them. Showed him I had from last year, June. If they were smart, they would have walked me in there and said, we dismiss it. Have a good day. Get out of here. But no, they want to be a huge part of the show. Well, welcome to the show, Coward Carpenter. Mr. Warrant for dog license guy. So they gave me 2 fines, of which I will appeal it. And guess what? It'll probably go to the appellate court where Judge Humes, the cocaine mayor's city attorney, who I see on Monday for the dog poot ticket in the appellate court. I've been going to this city court for a year and a half over 3 stupid ass tickets. One supposedly not picking up dog poop, and 2 dog licenses. 18 months. 18 months with this same judge who wouldn't even come out of the closet today. He wouldn't even come out of the closet. And was in the building. Okay, well, that's what happened today. Okay, let's see. So now I will appeal it. And no more stupid little silly courts here. I don't think they want me there anymore. That's why they hid in their closets. Okay. Okay. Now I got to go back because I had to get rid of. I'm sure Randall was saying stuff, and I'm not really sure. But all right, take a breather. All right, that's funny. All right. Nope. Thanks for coming in. I watched his. He had a premiere down there in Florida. It was really good. Gio was there. Yeah. See, he'll go down to Margate and not swear, but he'll come in my chat and swear and throw wrenches at people and all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, I had to get that off my. Now it's over with. So, but I mean, it's over. These idiots. You know, right. Thanks for, all that. Let's go back. I just want to say, I know I missed Wanda's here. Hey, thanks for coming, Wanda. Good to see you. Give them the finger. Let them know. I mean, redress your government. They have a website here. They have a Judge John Carpenter is the one that I was facing 7 months as a misdemeanor for so supposedly not picking up dog poop. 7 months. I was facing 90 days of jail and a $750 fine for 7 months. Then they realized, we messed up. This guy might know a little bit, and we'll drop it to an infraction. Well, that's when I made my show. That's when I started this channel. When really they wanted me to just go pay the ticket, shut up, be quiet, get out of here. We'll just give it a little. Nope, don't work that way. I'm not that guy, sorry. Somebody's got to stand up to these cowards that hide in closets. Cowards that hide in closets. Not that there's anything wrong with that or something, or whatever that joke is. So, Justin's here. Welcome to the, and I'll start with the chat saying around on the chat. Wow, sorry. That was, not sorry. Okay, look, I've been going to court for 18 months over this. So, there's big news coming up here in a minute. These people have no idea what all of us have planned for this town and many towns. They don't know. Jody's wonderful. She will not be banned on my channel unless Texas Girl gets her mitts on the deal. I'm not sure if they. I am Margate. They still allow Facebook comments. My city shut it off because of my video. I know. You're doing great work down there, Margate, and I appreciate you. And Gio is swears, and he the flippin' judge said nothing about him lies in the record. People, the man lied to everyone there that day. Standard of conduct on my channel. You should be able to get your records for free. Thanks for listening to my rant, Jeff. Let's see. Okay. Seriously, but thank you. Guys, fighting a good fight. You're right. Oh, Dave's here. I didn't see him. I must have. Dave's chatted with Dave this morning. Good guy. He's planning to join the ranks and not just hang out in his banana hammock. I had a little bit of talk with him today, and he agreed that he should not be spending so much time in his hammock. And that's fair. That's fair. Dave puts a bunch of bananas up there, yeah. No, but we had a talk, and that's good. He needs to, not if you're against fruit, not naming any names, closet judge. That's a good joke, by the way. I mean, imagine this story where you put a warrant out for somebody's arrest to be in court, and then he hides in the closet. And I confront him on camera and go, "You told me to be here, and you're not even here. You're in the building, and you're in a closet on this screen. I'm a camera guy, and you're in a closet. Talk to me." Talking about I was supposed to be there in person. I was supposed to be there in person. He said this stuff on camera. Oh, Gio almost caught me again. He said it on camera. I can't even. This is. I mean, what? No, I didn't put, no, I didn't even swear. I'm not putting anything in anything. I didn't even swear. Oh, well, Gio did. Gio could swear, though. I don't want him to all the time, but he doesn't go in anybody else's chat and swear, blippity bleep this and a blippity bloop that, and, but he sure likes to. To swear over here, we're gonna have to put like swear words up here and put a big cross in it and a big. All right, I gotta play a song. Let's laugh. Where's Jody? Jody has to. Here you go. This is for Jody and maybe some of the hammock guys or whatever. Some of the hammock guys. I'm not sure there's many hammock guys. At least I'm hoping against maybe some of that. Let's see here. See if we can lighten some kind of a flippin' deal. Some way. For Praz. Oh. Okay, so that got out of the system. That had to be out of the system. That had to be out of the system. I got to take a. We'll play it again. Oh, I'm grabbing hearts here. Now, he's got to come up with something different than with the beef and the whatever, wherever it's at. I got so many files on these people, you guys. You have no idea. So there's that. I gotta, yeah, look. I didn't even run to go get a Mike and I eggs or anything. Texas gal was here earlier, actually. And then Dave, the banana hammock, chased her away. I could cut a piece of wood in half just by looking at it. You might not believe me, but I saw it with my own eyes. Grab it. I saw it with my own eyes. I read that whole thing for that. Got me again. He got me again. Dang. No, I don't think I'm going to let you get me too iced, grab it. You got to, come on. Come on, man. All right, I'll try it one more time, but I don't really trust you at this point. I bought a dog. I bought a dog from a locksmith. The second I got him in the house, he made a bolt for the door. Yep, that's it. No more reading so-called jokes from Crabbit. That's, maybe you should stick to, golfing with the on the courses, the golf hole courses, the golf course holes down there in Arizona. Let's just do that. Let's see, another bad day for East Carbon official law enforcement. Oh man, it was, it was, maybe it was smart for him to hide in the closet. Let's do this. Maybe the judge was smart to hide in the closet. So there wasn't any abrasiveness where he could go, well, I got locked up again, and Sam over there with his greedy flipping, oh, yay, this fucking guy's called me the cartel enforcer for some piece of shit Leonard for flipping a year now. Maybe there's a better plan, actually, for them. Well, your whole plan sucked the whole year. So there's that. You guys suck. And suck is not a swear word, by the way. So that's a pass. It's in the dictionary, suck is. So there is no, hey, Lemmy's here. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Suck is, all right, Randall, see? Oh, Randall. Okay, that made me laugh good. See? That's what I needed right there, is for Randall to make a funny thing to bring my spirits up. I appreciate that. Randall, that was good. That was perfect timing once again. Always Randall trying to steal somebody's day or show with a joke or something. So Randall says, suck is a verb. Okay, we get it, Randall. Suck is a verb. All right. Let's see the dog. Come here. Let's see the baby. Suck is a verb. Okay. We get it. Oh. Is a verb. Dog licenses. Dog licenses. Not picking up dog shit. My dog's, this one will be 13. Brindle's 16 years old. I mean, and I know the whole flipping world, the whole First Amendment community. The hugest mistake, these idiots. That's not a swear word either, though, but it's like a closet member. Practice makes perfect. Oh, Bobby, yes, CC. Yes. And Brindle is, I think she's up on the couch. 16. Yeah, this little bear is Dave's dogs are cute too. Dave's dogs are very cute too. Maybe we'll have a dog stream, a First Amendment dog stream, a First Amendment dog stream panel. That's a good idea, actually, where everybody can bring their dogs for show and tell on a First Amendment dog stream, and we could talk about what papers they need, what dog license papers that that we need to have a dog and not get arrested over a dog license. I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a year. I will say this: it's gonna be a hell of a year for some people. It's gonna be a hell of a. It was a hell of a year for some people last year, but it's gonna be a hell of a year for some people this year in 2026. And some of you on my stream here know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You all do. Just don't hide in the closet when, you have to, people that want to chat with you, or you're deemed to be forced to talk to you by a warrant with criminal cops and handcuffs. Don't hide in the closet. That's a bad look. And this whole thing with judges and immunity, that's the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's absolutely ridiculous. What the hell do they deserve immunity for? For what? If they do something wrong, absolute immunity? Just freewheeling? Okay, it's bar card time. If these guys think that I'm done now after going to court for 18 flipping months over nonsense, nope. Told them the whole time, see you in court all the time. I will see you. And then they go hide in the closet. Can you believe that shit? Damn it. You flipper. You Gio. Dang. Jeez. That's fine. It's all right. You got 2 out of me tonight. That's it. I'm not going to swear anymore. Listen to this. When my mother calls me, little old lady, to ask me how court went, and I sort of had to not tell, how, it's a little religious lady, LDS little lady. And I can say this now because I'm doing what my mother said. I'm saying what my mother said, which never happens, by the way, ever. She hangs up on me if I swear, or she'll give me like a warning, and then I have to stop swearing, and then she'll just hang up on me if I swear again. She said, these people are a bunch of assholes. And I didn't realize it at first. I went, whoa, wait a minute. You can't swear when you're swearing? What are you doing, Mom? You're not allowed to swear. And she says, well, that's what they are. They're just a bunch of assholes. And I said, whoa, I haven't heard my mother swear in like a long time. Like, it might have been a few times in my life. See, my mother don't swear, man. She don't. And so if my mother swore, good luck. If my mother's calling you assholes, we'll see how that works out for all of you in the future. Because if she calls you an asshole, you're an asshole. Let's see. What is BS is A? Or this is Keeper came in. Good to see you, dear. Keeper. What is BS is Adrian Gonzalez acquitted on all 29 counts in Uvalde shooting trial. Oh, I did not hear any of that. I did not hear any of that. Let's see. Look at Gio. Gio's like a swearing maniac. Gio, quit being, or wait a minute. Oh, wait. Now look, here's the deal with, otherwise I got to ban everybody in the wrenches. Because if you don't come in and on my shorts and make a comment, because it won't let you make a comment. So you have to go to your liked comments on your page after liking my short, and then hit like comments and go to my video on your liked comments channel, and then don't say what Gio would say, but just say something really nice. Like, try not to live in the closets, Judge. That was pretty funny. I liked the video, but I got lost. Grab it. For some reason, I'm starting to believe some of the things that Grabbit says. We'll have to give him a break over the weekend. He probably is going to get lost in the weeds somewhere. Weeds. Mary Staples Division. Staples Division. just don't hang over there with the banana hammocks in the middle of the winter above the canopy with Dave. Too much. Okay, got that off my. There'll be some clips in there to grab, I'm sure. That I try not to. If people are just nice and not mind their own business and let freedom ring and reign, and you won't have to go hide in the whatever closet hammock, banana streams. You won't have to do that. Crazy. Well, I think things are coming up here. All right, play the song again one more time and play a song. Jody loves this song. She inspired this song. Is Jody still here? Where's Jody at? I got to tell her something, by the way. Is Jody still hanging out? She might be gone. She might have took off. That's all right either way. If she... Man walks into... All right, here we go to grab it, flipping stories one more time. I'm not sure if any of these are true or real or anything. But we're going to see. We're going to test it one more time with this guy. Man walks into a pet store. This is Grabbits. 19